All right. So a couple days ago, I did a video on how money is not a finite resource that you have to hoard and lament about if you lose 1,000 here or 2,000 there, that you can always generate more, and that you could be 30, 40, 50, make a lot of mistakes, start from zero again, and still have plenty of time to create something and go forward and not have to regret maybe some false starts in the past or something. So today I wanted to talk about the other end of the spectrum, where people are like, kind of like the YOLO thing, you only live once, and I might as well enjoy things now because I'm going to be old and not able to do anything in the future. And so these are the people that just throw away money like it's kind of pointless and has no value, or they think money's the root of all evil and they like want nothing to do with it. And so they're struggling to even make it paycheck to paycheck, and that's not really wise either. Like, because if you ever get an idea and you figure out something you have a talent for and something that you see a need for, something where you can use your gifts to help others and create win-win situations, it's going to be so helpful if you have some capital to work with. Like I said, you don't have to be crazy nuts rich, because people that just have a lot of money and try to magically start something by just throwing money at it normally don't succeed. Like, part of having to make good choices and having kind of limits with your finances, where like you can't just do everything, you have to kind of pick and be creative and find ways to make the business work just using your mind. That's part of what helps the business succeed. And I think people that do have money and are successful in business are just smart and already know that. They learned those lessons earlier in life and they keep applying them. But sometimes people who haven't ever created a business before but have lots of money just think they can magically throw money at every problem and make it disappear, and that normally isn't a very successful way to approach things. I've been watching Seafood Dave for the last half a decade or so while I've been training under him, and all the things he does to make his business work. And I used to watch my dad to a little extent the second time he got the restaurant and I was younger, and I watched my brother-in-law during the real short 6-week span I was with him, how he would handle things at the hotel and stuff. And obviously now I have my experience here at the school, and creativity is definitely good, but it definitely helps to have some money. Like, because I can tell you, even a little tiny thing like this isn't very much, but man, it was crazy how much money it took from us at the beginning. Like, we're sort of hitting equilibrium right now, like not quite yet, because like I mentioned in some other videos, we did just hire a new employee who I think was a very wise investment and is going to pay back dividends, but it takes time for that to occur. So we're definitely not moving forward yet. So it's nice that I made some good choices in the past and did set some money aside. So you don't have to hoard it and like be a miser or anything. That's like one end of the extreme. But also don't just be reckless and waste it. It's better to either save a little for if you get a good idea, or at least spend it investing in yourself, because you're always going to be with you. Like, so rather than waste it on a bunch of like short-term entertainment stuff that's just not even going to be there the next day. I'm not saying not have fun, but like limit that and either set some aside to use if you get an idea, or invest it in yourself. Like, buy good books by smart people, or go to seminars by really, really smart, successful people who have something you wish you had, who have a skill you wish you had, And like I mentioned in some of my earlier videos, don't buy all the upgrades and stuff. Just do the bare minimum. Just go to the seminar for the regular price and don't get any of the upgrades, because about 80% of the value will be in that 20%. You don't need to do the other stuff because you'll get a majority of what you need to go for from that, and that will save you money. So just invest in yourself, and that's really, really good. So it's that pendulum thing I'm always talking about. Don't think money's meaningless and stupid and you're only young once and it's pointless, and just be reckless with it. That's not wise. But don't go to this extreme where you're a total perfectionist and you have to account for every cent and you need to do everything perfect, and you lament every time you make a $5 mistake and just feel horrible every time someone rips you off a little. Like, don't take it that serious either. Like, find that happy medium, find the balance. And that concept is the key to a lot of wisdom. So do your best to kind of get a hold of it.